Hello, wage cucks. This is the NEET. We have a very special night planned for you today. That's right. Wage cucks still haven't learned that they are literally wasting their lives away under the guise of being productive members of society. What they haven't realized is how counterintuitive that mindset is. Rather than using their mind to create art, literature, or technological innovations, they choose to waste their day meeting the unrealistic demands of their boss's shareholders. You heard me right. They are actually choosing to do this. You would think that after 37.5% of the American population had a college degree, they would have learned somewhere along the way how to manage their time effectively. In this day and age, information is everywhere, and it's essentially free. But they'd much rather spend several thousands of dollars to waste 4 or more years for a piece of paper that tells them which slave owners they can apply to. Speaking of wasting time, the average American male spends 41 hours at work every week, and that's not including unpaid preparation. In fact, most American men have only about 4 hours of free time after work, and by the time they get home, they are too tired to enjoy the finer things in life, such as hobbies or preparing healthy meals. It isn't just eating healthy, either. While the average NEET spends 1 to 2 hours every day in the gym, wage cucks can expect health issues such as alcoholism, fatigue, depression, stroke, coronary artery disease, type 2 diabetes, and even cancer. That's not even including the extra pounds they put on as a result of stress eating. Imagine thinking that you're making the best of your life just to come home looking like Amy Schumer. They aren't just ruining their own lives, either. Overworking has been linked to higher divorce rates, low birth rates, and lack of family interaction. What kind of human being works their way up the corporate ladder just to impress some girl that they'll only get to see on weekends and holidays? I'll tell you what kind. The ones who are making my chicken tendies. The year 2020 actually saw the first time the white population declined in American history, which is both in part to the low birth rates and high mortality rates of the aging white population. Go on and tell me more about all the puss you're slaying with that high salary. Actually, let's talk about salaries. Wages in America have been unable to keep up with the rising inflation, and the wealth gap is continuing to eliminate more and more middle-class families. The price of a single-family home in the 1940s was roughly $30,000, whereas that same home is now priced at around $336,000. That's because wagies continue to rent homes rather than buy them outright, giving NEETs even more opportunities to make money while playing video games and watching only the best lolly hentai on the market. I don't think I need to speak on the countless innovations and philosophical advancements that are a result of the brilliant NEETs throughout history. Let's instead turn to what wage cucks are known for. Whoops, sorry. I didn't mean for that to be a moment of silence. Actually, one could argue that big businesses are responsible for varying degrees of damage to a society, whether environmentally or just due to them forcing their political or social beliefs down our throat. Like, can't I please just order a burger without being reminded about the wage gap? Actually, that's an interesting topic. There are sources out there which claim that women make 78 cents for every dollar that men make. While I could make a joke about how women take way more from wages than just their money, I think that it's important to point out that women actually make more money when controlling for factors such as experience and accomplishments. That means that you need to have even more work hours and productivity to make as much as your female coworkers, even if your blowjobs are just as good as hers. Now, do I think that everyone should be NEET? No. This is a very heavy responsibility that only a few of the most noble, creative intellects can handle. Instead, let's thank the wage cucks for their stubborn ways of thinking that keep them tied to a dead-end job that fund our NEET bucks. Your sacrifice does not go unnoticed. Now get back to work. I have a yacht race with your boss in a few minutes, and your wife promised she'd sleep with the winner. Oh, she wanted me to keep that a secret. Oops.